So today we'll be unboxing the Razer Banshee. I've received a ton of requests to unbox this particular gaming headset. This is part of their Starcraft 2 branded line of products. There's something about calling down the thunder, which is good, I suppose. When you have a headset, thunder would mean bass, I guess. Okay, so let's have a look at what Razer has to say for themselves about the features on the back of the box. And as always, Razer's boxes are excellent, and this one is no exception. It looks outstanding. All right, here we go. So we've got 8 preset EQ settings. We've got APM lighting system, which means the more actions per minute, the lights change, so that's pretty neat. We have a circumaural design, which just means that they sit around your ears. And we have a braided fiber cable, which is pretty typical for high-end gaming headsets these days. You can control your mic using this here. You can use, extended comfort, circumaural design, that we've covered already. You've got volume control, APM lighting system, true-to-life gaming audio, which is to be expected from a true-to-life gaming headset, detachable microphone boom, as well as a 7-foot lightweight non-tangle cord. All right, I think that's pretty much, this is just the same stuff again. And it is a USB headset, so that's something that I was not aware of looking at the product initially. So what that means is that you won't be reliant on the performance of your sound card in order to get the best possible performance out of the Banshee. So the whole USB headset thing is a bit of a double-edged sword, because if you do have a great sound card, then you're probably not doing yourself a favor using the USB sound card that's integrated with it. But if you don't, like if you're gaming on a laptop, then it is a huge advantage versus using a lower quality onboard sound system. So here we go. We got the product itself. We've got some accessories here. Comes in kind of a neat shaped box, which has this in it. That's it. Very little in terms of accessories. So we've got a quick start guide, some Razer stickers, a master guide. That's it. That's it. That's easy. All right. Now we take the front of the packaging off. We can get out our tangle-free cord here. And now we have removed the Banshee headset from its packaging. So the first thing I like to do with any headset product is put it on, see how it feels. Okay, so what stands out to me about this right off the bat is the fact that it is not only circumaural, it is circumaural even if you've got huge ears. So this should be comfortable and not press on the top of your ears even if you have big ears. So you know what? What you're seeing here isn't even the full extent of the space inside, because you can see even in here. So if the top of your ear, like right around here, is up in that pocket, then it's going to be quite comfortable. So even wearing my earrings, I don't notice any discomfort from this particular headset. It is a little on the heavy side, although part of that could be the fact that I do have the 7-foot cord hanging off of it right now. There's the gold-plated USB connection. Remember, gold plating doesn't help the performance, but what it does help is the longevity. You'll always have a good connection because gold does allow you to have a better more clean contact surface due to its anti-corrosion properties. So that's a good thing about gold. So let's go through the headset and have a look at what we've got in terms of controls on this guy. So first things first, let's attach the optional boom mic and figure out where it even attaches here. Okay, so on this side, we take off that rubber stopper, which now fell, and we can go ahead and plug in our boom mic, which can be pushed up to the top, or it can be pushed down to the bottom. It can actually go almost all the way around, so that looks like about 270 degrees. So I wouldn't recommend using it facing this way, because then your left channel is going to be in your right ear and your right channel is going to be in your left ear, and that's not really ideal for gaming, especially if you want decent directionality. But that is how it is generally intended to be used. You can adjust the positioning of it a little bit so it can sit further or closer to your mouth. All right, and let's have a look at what we've got in terms of controls on here. So we've got lights here, lights here, lights here, lots of lights all over this headset, so you'll definitely look pretty cool at whatever LAN you're at playing with your headset. And then you got mic volume. That's a really cool feature. So your mic volume can be adjusted here or muted using the buttons behind your left ear. Then your headphone volume can be adjusted here or muted using the buttons behind your right ear. So personally, I find that to be a very cool feature. Most headsets don't have mic volume control. They only have mute. So this way, you have a quick way if you're in game, you don't have to Alt-Tab out, go to Mumble or Ventrilo or whatever you're using, adjust your mic settings. No, you can just set it to something relatively high and then adjust as needed according to what the other people who have to listen to you are asking you to do. So that's a pretty neat little feature. So let's just get a couple shots of what the Banshee looks like when it's installed on a user. And last but not least, it is of course adjustable. So I just want to show you guys the increments that it is adjustable in. Nice firm clicks here. And when I extend it to its full size, you can see that it would fit a head that's quite a bit larger than my own without any difficulty. Thanks for checking out my unboxing of the Razer Banshee. Don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips for more unboxings, reviews, and other computer videos.